Hello and welcome to Mag's solo playthrough of Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater Day One Edition. Now, BTEC pre-ordered this for me last year for my birthday and it has literally just arrived. So yeah, very excited. I hardly slept last night, so I might be particularly not very good. But anyway, yeah, so let's get into it. Start game. Yeah, new game. I should probably say right now, I haven't played a Metal Gear since the original Metal Gear Solid on PS1. Yeah, I did play Sons of Liberty, but I didn't get very far into it, and for various reasons I had to ditch it then. So I haven't played anything. I haven't played the original Snake Eater, so I have no idea. This is tabula rasa. And you already know I love tabula rasa. So here we go. I'm playing the Metal Gear Solid. We might as well go for the first time, yeah? Oh, I did like Metal Gear Solid 1. What does it mean? Does it mean... fuck it. Let's just go. I want to play with modern action game controls. I want to play users an overhead camera. Free... Let's go for the new style, yeah? What's the button layout? Oh my god. Alright, so the touchpad is survival viewer. We've got a pause button. We've got aim, stalking, camouflage, equipment. Oh my god. Alright, let's just evade. Crouch, action, reload. Where's shoot? Attack, R2. Oh, CQC, close quarter combat for anybody who doesn't know what that means. Yeah, come on, let's go, new style. Play style, let's just go for, the highest achievable title is Doberman. You know what, fuck it. This is tips, view all tips, yeah, view all tips. Yes, I would like to start the game with, oh, here we go. War has changed, I don't know if you get to see the trophy.
The world was split into two. East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Yay! David Hayter. It has to be, really. Oh my god.
Flying over Pakistan. Altitude
5:30 a.m.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. Ready to go.
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
The man, Hideo Kojima.
Put out that cigar.
And the man.
Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask.
Solid Snake. Oh yeah.
Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Wow, Havana cigar.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Oh, vibration function. Oh my god, here we go.
Sunrise.
2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate the alarm bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off.
Halo,
Stand by.
high altitudes, low opening.
Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Wow. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB-754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why'd he want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handed him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight.
Oof.
Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Oh, yeah?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same
No.
technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Okay. Wow. I like how it's sort of embedded with real history. Wow, man, this looks so good.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selinoyarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west.
Gotcha. Well,
If we don't get
I
Sokolov
can't
back
promise.
before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking.
fair enough.
Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point.
I
The
want.
recovery balloon will be dropped
Oh
at
my
that
god.
point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes.
Right.
Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a
You better
parachute
be.
jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
Tick tock,
But
motherfucker.
if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Hence the title. Wow. All right, here we go. So, 15 minutes of cutscene. Love it. Oof. Ah, shit. looked like I'd lost some kind of equipment then. Whoa. There he is. Wow. Like I said, I didn't play this when it first came out, so I have no idea what's going on. No Otacon. Blip, blip, blip.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory.
Yes.
Somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names
Okay.
to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
Well, you've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a
Drag
sneaky
control.
mission. You must not be seen by the enemy.
Excellent.
You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the
Crystal.
Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
Noticed
I
that.
see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand
It
in front
smells.
of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio.
Oh.
We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Okay, let's have a look around. Alright, left is move, R is adjust camera, control the tilt angle of you. Oh, okay, so where was the... Alright, creepy, creepy, creepy. I can leg it and I can creep. Alright. So where was this? You know what? It's going to be dead ahead, isn't it? Climbing ledges. Ooh, nice, R2. I can tap on shit. Okay. Nice big shrooms there. Climb. Whoa. Okay. Oh, there's a snake. There's a snake. How do I kill it? What do I do? What do I do? How do I kill it? Nobody's told me. Attack. No? It doesn't want to attack me. Okay. Wow, the view on this is a bit tight. Right, so... I can't climb that. Alright, you're gonna have to bear with me, folks, while I learn how to use this spooking game. Alright. So, we've seen a snake. Where's my medikits? Back this way. Hang on, let me just check. Map, no map. Okay. Photo mode, back. Whoa, I can roll. Careful not to drop down there. Oh, what's this? LF med. There we go. We've got it. Right. So, how... Ah, up and down. It was this thing. Nope. We can't use that yet. Alright. Now what? So stand in front of a tree with ivy. And climbing trees. Press X. R2 make noise. Yeah, I can make noise. There's the ivy. Come on. Alright, so that's all just animated in. Okay. Let's creep, 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 hang. Nice. And drop. Alright, tutorial. Movement tutorial done.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon,
Yes.
it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a list on the screen. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it will affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches zero, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert action is a standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you.
We wouldn't want to do
You
that.
can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She?
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic?
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data.
Gotcha.
Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
The boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
Oh.
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your codename is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC? Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Snake, try
there we
to
go.
remember some of the basics of CQC.
Yeah. Whoa. Okay. Got a hush puppy.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Sweet. Okay. Wow. All right. So okay. So open survival view. Survival viewer. Okay. So press on the game screen to open the survival viewer. Here you can change camouflage, switch out weapons, equipment, eat food, treat your injuries and illnesses, check your map, perform various other tasks to survive. Close. Okay. So camouflage, backpack, food, cure. We don't have any yet. So let's have a look. Camouflage. We can wear camouflage to blend into the environment and deceive enemies. Select camouflage in the survival viewer to change outfits. Face to apply uniform to change outfits. Face to apply face paint. The effectiveness of each face paint and uniform for a given location will be depicted by a numerical value relative to the effectiveness of your current camouflage. The higher the value, the more effective. Brilliant. And that's that. Close. Okay. Wow. All right. Well, olive drab. Let's have a look. What do we got? What's our height? Oh, minus 115. Okay, I see what's going on there. All right. So, yeah, obviously, because B-Tech pre-ordered this for me, we've got the white tuxedo, the crocodile suit, the naked woodland. I'll show you. There we go. There you go. Naked woodland or the John Rambo outfit. First blood. Day true first blood. So we got the sneaking suit. Wow. Mummy. What's that? Okay. And then, yeah. The most obvious, the least amount of camouflage. Wow. Gold. Okay. We got digital DPM, disrupted pattern material. So the best one we've got for this is leaf. There we go. And R1 face. Let's give it some woodland. Yeah. Okay. So back out of that. So in our backpack we have, weapons and items you obtain can be placed in your backpack in the survival viewer. Select backpack to add weapons and items. You can carry up to 8 weapons and 8 pieces of equipment at one time. Okay. All weapons and items have weight. Oh yeah, encumbrance. The heavier your weapons and equipment, the faster you'll burn stamina. All right, cool. Thank you. I want survival knife. Yeah. So we got the survival knife, which, oh god, I can't remember what they were called. A large bladed knife can be used to defeat enemies without making a sound. Non-lethal tranquilizer, a directional mic, and calorie mate. Balanced nutritional food. You can ready it with L2 and then press R2 to throw further. Well, we haven't got any of that at the moment. So, survival knife. Yeah, I've got it. Okay, so that makes sense. Food, there ain't any. Select food in the survival viewer to eat food that you've procured. Eating food restores your stamina. Depending on the type of food, it may spoil after a certain amount of time. Animals which you have captured alive do not spoil. Okay. And then calorie mate. Never seen a food like this before. Not eaten yet. Taste unknown. And then we got some empty. Okay, and then map. Right. So select map in the survival viewer to view a map of the area Snake is currently in. You can check your objective as well as maps of other floors and adjacent areas. Okay, so close that. Okay, so hang on. We can zoom in. We can zoom in or out. We can't. Can we? Yeah, we can move around on it. That's about as far in as we can go. Okay, well, that's our first objective. So first thing I'm going to do is, whoop, what was that? What did I do? Okay, so that's to pull that out. I don't want the pistol. I just want the knife. How do I just use the knife? Oh, Jesus. All right, here we go. Oh, right, okay, that brings that up. Okay. I'm just checking out my... Right. If I open that, backpack, I don't want the Mark 22. Right, okay. So I should just have the knife now. Right. Let's go back over here. Changing stance, going prone. Right, so I can crouch, lie down, and I can crawl. Woohoo! I can totally see you. Trophy earned. Alright, let's go over to the edge of this. Have a quick squiz over the edge. That means a look, not going for a wee. Oh, shit. Don't want to go too far. Alright. Alright, back away. Stand up. Can I procure this food? Is that food? Is that not food? Mushrooms. Yeah? No? Alright, let's have a look. So if I back off there, if I press, why can I not draw a weapon? I don't get it. I don't get it. Alright, so what I'm actually looking for is my radio, and I don't... Right, okay. Here we go. We're through. Stand back up again. So how did we get here? Came through here. Oh, there's a snake. Can I capture that? How do I capture a snake? Well, that's not much use. Okay, so in this photo mode, load, return to main menu, options. Okay. So I'm not. Ooh. Oh, butterflies. Okay, right. Well, I think I'm going to call it here for the minute. It's like, it's about... I'm still... Hang on. Whoa! Can roll. Stand up. Yeah. So I'm just gonna... Oh, shit. I've gone into the Dremuchi swampland. Alright, where's my... Using the radio. Oh, okay. hold down to open the radio window. So, and then I can select whoever I want. What? It's perfect timing. I'm gonna save. Okay, tune. One. Oh, memory or tune. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna open that. Send. Yeah, hold down on the game screen to get the radio window. Use the radio to talk to other people. Receive gameplay tips and more. Input the frequency of the person you want to speak to, or select their name from the memory list to send a transmission. And that's it.
Snake?
That's it. Yes, please. All right. Well, we've got no data on that, so
hey, Snake,
that's
you ever
the
heard
one.
of Godzilla, King of Monsters?
No, what is it?
Kaiju?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in his path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
If you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America too. It might even win awards all across the globe in 60 years.
Why's that?
2024 will be Godzilla's 70th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Of course. Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
While you're out in the middle of the swamp, trying not to kill people, or maybe having to kill people. All right, so save.
Do you want to
I can save again. Yes, please. Is she going to talk to me all the time? Let's overwrite that. Yeah, we might as well.
Good luck, Snake.
Thanks.
There we go. All right. Okay. Well, thanks very much for tuning in. As usual, you've been Legends. I've been Mag. If you like this stuff, remember to hit like, put comments, because I'm going to get this up as quick as possible. So, yeah, no spoilers, please. No spoilers. So, yeah, check the description. Like, come back and check the description because there will be stuff going in there in future. But as it is, as per usual, you've been Legends, I've been Mag, and I'll see you in the next video.